Hello there, my name is Brad, and I like to start my mornings by walking up to Signal Hill and seeing a sunrise, and I got to smile at the sun. I saw a beautiful pink tequila sunrise over Long Beach, California. It was beautiful, and I like to break my fast in the morning with a beautiful juice, and you're about to witness how that looks. I like to start off with some carrots, and I cut off the tops and make them and I like to put a little beet in there, and the roots are really good, and I already chip off the tops. That's the first one that I eat, is the leaves, because there's magnesium in there, iron. It's all really good for the body and the bone. And I also put celery heart in there. I like to get a good couple pieces of celery in there. And last but not least, I also like to get myself a little bit of lemon in there. And so this is what I do to make my juice here. I get about 6 carrots here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carrots. Well, I put 7 in there today. I have 3 stalks of celery, and I also have this beautiful beet I like to put in there. And I also, at the end, to clean my juicer and to also clean my system, I put 2 lemons, fresh squeezed, in the food processor. It's actually a food processor that I use. It's an Omega 300. It's a really awesome juicer, and you're gonna see some results as I keep going. I'm gonna chop them up and clean them up. Here, I chop them up very finely. I like to chop up my beet before. This is a food processor. It's not a juicer. It doesn't have like a super grinding function. It chops it. It munches it up like it's processing the food for me, and then it dripples down, and it trickles down, dripples down. It drips and trickles, so it dripples down. And it has a little catch on there, so it catches some of the sediment, some of the extra stuff, and then it creates the juice underneath. And when I juice it, it becomes a nice, beautiful drink with all this in there. I like to do the beets first, and then I do the carrots, and then I do the celery. It's like a red, orange, green. And the lemon I put in afterwards. It cleans up everything, and then I also take off the little grade that I have on there, so it gets a little bit more sediment, and it cleans up everything. So I get all the rest of the goodness that's inside my food processor before I clean it up. And I usually clean it right before I drink it, because cleanliness is next to godliness. Now, as you can see, it takes off the sediment on the top here, and it has some fibrous stuff in there. It's actually really good for us. I just, it kind of like scratches my throat sometimes. Sometimes there's like pesticides on that stuff, because I don't clean. You're supposed to clean your vegetables very thoroughly, and I am really lazy, and I don't. So hopefully, I like to believe that it takes a lot of that off, but it could be even more potentially beneficial things that I'm leaving out. And so I'm not gonna discredit those that decide to keep their little pulpy mess inside their drink. All the power to you. I usually wipe mine off, and I'll put it in the sink, give it a little rinse, so that I can use it for my lemon juice. And then this is my first cup of the day. This is the beets, carrots, and celery. Beets, carrots, and celery. Yes, sir. And now we're gonna go on to, oh, by the way, I know I didn't mention this before, but mine's not a commercial food processor. This is an at-home food processor, so you can only run this machine for 30 minutes maximum at a time. And so I try to go about 5 minutes, if that. I have to cut up the lemons in such a way so that they're easy to put in the food processor. So I got them like kind of like wedges. See? And then it's gonna make a nice little lemon shot. Lemon wedge shot. No, it's not gonna be a lemon wedge shot. It's gonna be juice, lemon juice. You can see here that this is the food processor going right now. I have 2 lemons in there, 2 full lemons, and they have the rind on there and everything too. And I like to juice it completely. Like you see, I've not added anything else. It's just processing it. All it is chewing right now, and it's getting the last little bits. See, I took off the little screen, so it's gonna give me all the sediment, all the nice fine minerals that are inside that lemon. Thing is about cleaning the food processor. You gotta clean this out every time. If you don't, it builds up sediment, and it's gonna actually look kind of sedimenty even after you clean it. And it's good. It's because it's got all this goodness in there, and you gotta wash it out. You know, you don't want to get mold. Okay, time to drink the finished product. Beets, celery, carrots, all in one little glass. Cheers to good health. Look at that nice vibrant red color. I like to visualize and think of all the color in here and how it's going into my body and how it's going into each individual cell, into my body, into my DNA. This DNA of this plant is also being accepted into the DNA of me, Bradley Allen Nussbaum. Cheers to health. That's good. This is just lemon juice, and it looks like a pink sunset or a pink sunrise. Cheers to health, to sunshine, inside and out. May our inner light be as bright as our outer world. Cheers.